Hey guys, this is Zero here, and this is me and Mine Brew. Finally said it right, Mine Brew. And we're working on our machine here. Um, it's a what am I saying? Um, it's our blaze spawner machine, and we had the blaze. No, I'm good. We had our blaze spawner over here that we've been wanting to turn into a grinder because it's useful. Sorry, just totally butchered that up, but it's useful, and we need this for projects and whatnot. 11 stone for no leather. So let me give you an idea of how this is gonna work. Let's throw this in here. Okay, so first things first, and I like the way I have this one set up compared to my single player world. This little block of stone here, you can see there's a spawner there. That's the blaze spawner, and it's like a snow cone basically, or maybe like an ice cream cone, kind of. It's large at the top, and then towards the bottom it narrows itself down, so we can funnel them in. And they'll spawn in this little area where this block is, and the blocks keep them from spawning. And then they'll go down and down and down until they get down to here where mine's working at. And they'll come in here, and then these pistons, which we're still working on, will end up holding them in place and crushing them. It's a very neat design. So, yeah, it's just an update video. I'll show it when we get some more work done. We've built the most of the structure. All we have left is the redstone. And I think this is where he'll shine at, and he'll understand it. When I built this, it took me a long time. Okay, anyway, so I'll get back to you whenever we get some more done. Hey guys, okay, Zero again. And we're a little bit farther, well actually I guess we're a lot farther along in the project. It's going really fast because first off, Mine Brew over here knows redstone really well. He actually knows it, better than most people, I found. Or at least better than every one of us. What? No. If it is, because, sorry, yeah, it has to be that way. What was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh yeah, but he's working on it, and I'm sort of giving him materials because he's picking this up really fast. And like, I built this, but I had to watch a tutorial video, and it took a while because I'm not so great with the stuff. And I think if he's trying to fix what I'm thinking he's trying to fix, he's going to run into a problem. What's he trying to fix? Either he'll find a solution or he'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to deny that I might be wrong, but when I tried to build that little opening area, it didn't seem like I could make it fit right. That's funny. This looting sword's, like, first off, this looting sword's really nice. Okay, that's a little weird. This looting sword's really nice for going and taking out enderman, because you get lots of pearls, but it's also, ooh, lag. It's also really nice for using on pigmen, I found out, because instead of dropping 1 gold nugget, they'll drop somewhere between 1 and 4. And you'll actually get quite a bit of gold nuggets. I was just sitting out here while he was making some of this, for about 10 minutes in killing pigmen that were on this fortress. And within 10 minutes I got enough for about 10 gold nuggets, or 10 gold ingots, which is actually pretty cool if you think about it. And I also got, I don't have them with me, but I got a couple like gold enchanted swords, like one with smite and I think one with knockback, which is kind of cool. And okay, sure, we can have it like this if you'd like. It's just that's raised up. Why is that raised up? Oh, it's because he had to fix it that way. There's no way, the way these paths in here are, they're 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, and we have a 3 wide entrance thing here. I guess we could fix it if we did that, but then we have some really, really huge opening. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go over a little bit more of what we added. So here's the top, and we have our system for, good, he's got it hooked up already. Let's see, can we turn this on yet? I know how to turn it on. Well, actually, I think you have to wire it up still. He hasn't wired it up yet. And I don't want it going everywhere, so let's power this up. I need a lever or something. Sure, I'll do that. Give me a sec. I say it like you can hear me. But, yeah, we're just sort of trucking along at this. I've been making runs for redstone. Well, not redstone so much, but for stone and everything. And, like piston ingredients. Anyway, oh yeah, so let me tell you how it's going to work. So this is going to be our lever for turning this machine on and off. And lava will come down and prevent them from spawning. Then we'll have 2 buttons, probably here and here or so. And they will be for the crusher machine that we have to make. And, marvelous. And I think he just has to wire it up still. It should come up here with a bunch of redstone torches and then go over. But since we're pretty close to being done, the only thing that's left, I think, is we have to, yeah, it looks like he got the basic mechanics of it set up. He hasn't gotten the redstone timer set up to delay how long it crushes them for, so we still have to do that. But we're getting a lot of work done, and it's going extremely quickly since one of us doesn't have to. It isn't like in single player where one of us has to keep going back for resources. I can just do that while he continues building, and he gets a lot more work done. So it's working well. Anyway, I'll catch you all in a little bit. Okay, so back here again. And we're testing it out. We've got it mostly settled down, I believe. So, I think what it does is it it closes off the top, then it pushes them forward and crushes them. Okay, so I think now we're going to be breaking the blocks, and we're going to start the spawners. So let me get down here. Oh boy. This is where the fun starts, guys. You ready? Ow. These first ones are going to be aggro at me. And I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I'm probably going to catch on fire a couple times. In fact, let's just keep going. Hi, Min Brew. Or Mine Brew. Sorry. Trying to get it right. Good news is all that protection on my armor really buffs me a lot. So, Even when I'm on fire, I'm not taking too much damage. Oh, boy. I think he wants to give me that potion, and I don't need it. I'll be okay. I've got tons of health, so when you're watching this now, you can probably see, you know, now that you're actually watching it, mind brew, whenever you get around to watching it, that I have plenty of health, so it'll all work out. My goal is to not break any of these walls, though. I don't want any blaze getting out of here. And this is always the hectic part. It would really be nice to have an efficiency pick, but I didn't bring one with me. I've just got my regular speed diamond pick. That's a silk touch one. Oh, I forgot. We have to have 2 blocks above. Ah, dang it. Stupid. Blaze. We have to have 2 blocks above this. We don't want anything spawning on top of the thing. And, difficult? Much? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can collect some of these. Nope. Ah! Die! Okay, sorry. Bad commentary. If you're talking about the ones above the spawner, they're supposed to be there. Let me go see which ones he's talking about. I'm pretty sure that's what he means, but I might be wrong. And, now we're going to be able to test it in action. So let's test it. Well, it's a little weirder in SMP. You can't really see them when they're being crushed. Nope. You got the timing wrong. It's not a bad issue, though, having the timing wrong. It's supposed to be a one-hit kill with the fifth, so it's a lot easier to kill him. And, it's too short of a timer. So, all you need to do is punch him. Yeah, I think he's like 1 hit off of it. Slightly longer timer and we'll have it. Let's get rid of this problem. Oh, it's so laggy. I'd like you guys to watch this, by the way, just to see how bad this thing is to shoot. Yes! Okay, got it. I'm actually doing really well for some reason. You try to shoot where they're at, and they move. And then you try to shoot where they're going to be, and they move, and that one's out of my view range. They do seem to disappear in SMP when they're being crushed for some reason, but that's okay because they're still being damaged. Okay, so let's give you guys a little overview now that we've got the whole thing working. Oh, my job. Okay. So anyway, they spawn in here, and they spawn in here, and they'll spawn anywhere sort of basically in this little area in front of us, and then they'll fall down, hopefully, onto those pressure pads. They'll be pushed, by the pistons to a lower level. Then they'll go to a lower level, be pushed by more pistons. They'll get down to the bottom where they can be crushed with our timer as we have it. Ooh. And then there'll be one hit. You can punch them, and then they will go down. I want to try the on-off switch, but I don't want to make it. I want to make sure he's okay with it. Okay, cool. So let's turn this on and let's give you guys a little look at how this works. So pistons move and they let lava blocks come down, or lava streams come down. Which this is since they can spawn in light level 14, and torches give off light level 14, sunlight and glowstone give off 15. It's very unfeasible to use anything except for lava, which is also 15, but it's unfeasible to use anything but lava, and you basically have to like line the whole room with it, like this. That's the only way to get it done anyway efficiently at all. And it's a very simple matter to get it started again. You just flip this lever, and if you heard that little click, we now turned off the lava, and it's now coming back down. And they're able to spawn again. And they're not harmed by the lava, so as it's going down, we don't have to worry about any damaged ones. So, yeah, now we've completed the experience grinder here, and it should work very well for our purposes. It has decent spawn rates. It's a nice one because you can go AFK on it, and it will, you know, as long as you've got a secured area, which we do, we have a door leading to it, and as long as you close that door, then you should have a perfectly secured area to AFK at, so that you don't have to worry about being surprise attacked or anything, which, that, you know, no one wants to be surprise attacked. So that's what that is good for. And what I'm doing now, I'll commentate on the fly here, as I always do. I'm creating an area that, you know, it isn't even as necessary as it would be in single player or any server with normal, like, explosions, because normally you'd want to get this thing covered up quick because all this redstone gas would just rip it apart. But because our server has explosions turned off, we have a nice little benefit of it not being necessary to have this closed off, but I'd like to have it closed off just to not have a bunch of redstone and stuff sticking out. And I think it's a lot of fun, actually. Like, I like seeing redstone, but I don't like seeing it just out everywhere. I like seeing it contained, and then being able to go inside these cramped little hallways and see all the contained redstone. That's a lot of fun to me, for some strange reason, probably. And we're going to have a door here, actually. As you can probably hear, all those pistons are firing off down there that are helping to guide the, all of the, what are they called? Helping to guide all the blaze to where we want them to go. And it's working out quite fantastically. We're probably, yeah, we got some mad ones at us up here. He's kind of glitching through the block. They're mad at me right now because they can see me through these glass blocks. But these aren't necessary. We can actually block these off. At least I don't believe they're necessary. No, they're not necessary. Okay. So we can block these off. Well, let me check. Okay, that block's blocking the lava. When the lava falls, it wants to go towards the lower holes. So yeah, that should be just fine. I'll test it out later to make sure. But the good news is we've got it all sorted out now. It is fully operational and ready for complete use. Diamond, bricks. I'll probably have to go farming for some more of these to finish this up to my liking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it so you can explore a little bit of this. See, we'll need it too high here, so We got a lot of angry guys at me. Okay, Zero here. We're back again. Looks like Mind Brew's either he's trying to use it or he's testing it. I'm not sure, but that's not of too much it's not of too much concern to me. What I'm concerned with at the moment is getting this wiring all sorted out, so or covered up. So we're gonna have a little room here for all this wiring, and I got a bunch of stone here to assist us in this. Let's see. We'll stick a torch over here. I just don't really want any zombie pigmen in the wiring. It's just a little weird to me. Yeah, we'll cover that up too. He built this thing to the book though, like so did I, but I mean it took me a while, but he just went at this thing. Okay, let's... crap, I'm getting stuck. Hold on. Okay. We'll seal this off here. And, yeah, this whole thing should be working just fine. I'll seal off that torch tower he's got. Actually, let's do that now, since we got access to it. Okay, I guess he did a fairly good job of sealing it. I'll check it from the outside to make sure it's all working. Spelled his name wrong. I do that sometimes. It kind of annoys me. I think he's okay with it though. He's gonna surround all this wiring. But there really isn't much left of this, so I think I'll leave you guys off here. I mean, I was just thinking that there's not much else I can show. Whoa, lag. We've been getting some... I mean, I know the Nether's always been laggy, you know, in SMP, but it's really, really laggy. He's happy because we've been working on this thing for about an hour now, and he was having some difficulty at first, but he persevered, and we got it done. So it's very, very nice. But I'll leave you guys off here. I know it wasn't such an exciting video, but it was a really, it was a good video to put out. And, yeah, so with that, I'll see you guys next time.